Hello, it's April from April's Home, and today I'm making a very fun and easy appetizer recipe that I thought I would share with you. I'm making this today for a church potluck, and this is something that I've been making for many years. I used to make these all the time when my kids would have their friends over. These are such a fun and easy appetizer. Everyone loves them. These are bacon wrapped tater tots. So all you need for these are tater tots and bacon, and you'll need some round toothpicks here. I like to leave my tater tots in the fridge for a little while so that they aren't frozen solid, because we will be wrapping them with bacon and sticking a toothpick through. If they're totally frozen, it is a little tricky to do that. I will also be lining my two trays here, my two baking trays, with aluminum foil and putting in them a rack so that the tater tots don't sit in the grease of the bacon here. They sit on the rack and the bacon grease drips down. I will be cutting these into thirds and then wrapping a third of a piece of bacon around a tater tot. We'll get those all on the tray, and then we'll bake those at 400 degrees Fahrenheit until the bacon is crispy and the tater tots are cooked through. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my workstation here, get my baking sheets aligned with aluminum foil, put the racks in them. I just use cooling racks, metal cooling racks in the trays. They fit my sheet pans really nicely. I have a really big bag here of tater tots. Usually I just use a standard size bag or maybe 1.5 standard size bags. But again, I'm bringing this to a potluck, so I want to make a nice big batch. So I'll be back when I have everything set up and show you how I get these assembled. Okay, so I've got my workstation set up here, and I've got my tray lined with aluminum foil for easy cleanup and a little cooling rack, a metal cooling rack. And I've got some of my tater tots out here on a plate. I've put the toothpicks in a bowl here. This is enough to get started with. I don't like to reach into the actual box of toothpicks because they will get contaminated with raw bacon there. So this is why I like to pour them out into a bowl so that while I'm working, I'm just reaching into this smaller amount. And I've got my bacon here cut into 3 sections. So we will peel off some bacon here, and I'll show you how I do this. I just take a third of a piece of bacon, wrap it right around the tater tot, grab a toothpick, and press it through. If the tater tot is still a little bit frozen, just press it down to the plate. These are thawed out just enough here, and we'll go ahead and put this on our tray. I'll do a few of these, and then I'll go off camera and finish assembling all of these and show you what the rack looks like when it is all full of tater tots, kind of give you an idea how many you can make. And it definitely doesn't hurt to make a bunch. I've never had any of these go uneaten. We sometimes have a few left over, which we enjoy reheated the next day for breakfast. It's just always been a fun and easy, quick little appetizer to make. So that is the idea. You can see how easy this is. Fun and easy to make here. Just to wrap that around. You want to make sure that it goes all the way around and skewer that through the point where they meet so that it is really on there nice and solid. This tater tot feels a little bit more solid, and you will run into that. Some thaw out quicker than others, of course, and if you have one that's just a little bit more solid, again, you'll just need to kind of press it against the plate. You definitely don't want to press it while it's in your hand. You also want to be really clear of where that toothpick comes through. You don't want to poke yourself. So that is the basic of it. It is super easy. That's all you do. You just wrap 1/3 of a piece of bacon around a tater tot, skewer it through with a toothpick, and put that on a rack. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up. I'll come back and show you what that looks like when they're all in the rack ready to go in the oven. I've got my oven again preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, we'll cook those until the tater tots and bacon are fully cooked. So I'll be back to show you the next step when I'm done wrapping all of these tater tots with bacon. Okay, so here they are all on the tray here. I've got 2 trays full. We've got about 85 or 86 of these all ready to go here. Again, you can see that they are on a rack. Here is the cooling rack here. It's a metal cooling rack on the foil. The foil is there for easy cleanup. So I've got that tray and then another entire tray. And I'm going to go ahead and get these in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm going to go ahead and just watch them, and occasionally I'll rotate the two trays on the different shelves. If one is a little higher or lower, it does tend to make a difference. What we're looking for is the bacon to be completely good and browned and crispy, and the tater tots to be cooked through. It usually takes between 30 and 45 minutes or so, but every oven is different, and it also depends on how thawed out the tater tots are. If they are very frozen, it can take a little bit longer, and every oven is different. So I'll go ahead and get these cooking in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll come back and let you know how long they took and show you what they look like when they're all done. Okay, our bacon wrapped tots are out of the oven. You can hear them sizzling away. You can see that the bacon is all crispy, and the tater tots have cooked all the way through. This took about 36 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I did swap the two trays. Once in the middle of cooking, I took the one on the top rack and put it on the bottom, and the one on the bottom and put it at the top so that they would brown evenly. I'm going to go ahead and let these cool for a little bit, and then I will get them on a serving tray and give one a try. So here are my bacon wrapped tater tots out of the oven and on a serving tray here. This is about 1.5 of the trays. I left the other half on the tray so that I could keep it warm. If you want to warm these up partway through, you can put them in a low oven like 200 just for a few minutes until they're nice and warmed up again. And these taste delicious. I gave one a try while I was serving them up. And as always, this is a really delicious, fun, and easy appetizer. So I hope you give this recipe a try, bacon wrapped tater tots. This has been a family favorite for a really long time. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.